it going, everybody? It's been a while. Welcome back to Steve's Cannabis Reviews. Since we last spoke, the world is much different. But I'll tell you this, as long as you stay safe, listen to the people around you who have credible information, just like with this, you'll be set, okay? So, let's delve right into this review and let's hit it. Boom. Today, we're reviewing one of the new cannabis beverages. I know they're not really new, but they're new, okay? There we go. Get a little close-up of that. This is the Tweed Houndstooth and Soda. It is 2.5 milligrams. It's a sativa cannabis, and we're gonna test it out here. So first off, just so you have a little bit of an understanding here, this was $3.40 at the Joint, okay, on McPhillips and Leela, okay, number 3 at 915 Leela Avenue, right beside the liquor store and the Marksburg warehouse. It was $3.40, it says here, but it was actually in a 4-pack where you can select a variety of them. It was great. 4-pack was $8, so you save a lot when you buy the bundle. It's an amazing time. Now, for those of you who might be thinking, Steve, that's not a lot, 2.5 milligrams of THC, that's not a lot at all. I'd probably agree with you. But this is different. This is water-soluble THC. So normally when you eat an edible, you've got to wait 3-4 hours for it to absorb through your stomach and etc. and get into your bloodstream. This is different. This goes boom right into you. It's quick and it's a lot more effective. So the dosage level can be a lot smaller because it's much more effective. I don't know if you can... Okay, there's lots of things you can Google on this. I'm not going to put it all up here, but the idea is you can definitely Google how water-soluble THC works. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy who advocates for it. And you'll understand how processes work. But my point is that 2.5 milligrams is equal to something like 25 milligrams of THC normally, okay? For those of you who might be thinking, well, that's weird, but it's the way your body absorbs it, it's much more efficient, it's much more quick, and it's much more pure when you do it. So, that's this. Now, as far as Tweed goes, not a big fan of them so far. Kind of screwed up a lot of things. But this is an interesting beverage. I'm going to tell you, I had one of the Indicas one the other day, and it was great. It was also 2.5 milligrams. Delicious. And they also have a 10 milligram one, which tastes kind of like black licorice. That one wasn't... It was delicious to get the effect of, but it was not great to taste. Anyway, here we go. So this is cool. Kind of has a lock on the top of it here. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a Manitoba tax stamp as well because it's legal. But what you do is you kind of just, like you would a normal can, okay? You put your finger in there, right? And then you just pull, okay? And then what happens, it breaks off. You can discard that. And you have, this normal, regular run-of-the-mill can. Now, I'm sure I don't have to explain to you how to open a can, but if you don't know, you pull the little tab. Oh, look at it. Got a little beverage there. I've never tried that before. Ooh. Sarah, that was fun. It smells, wow. It smells kind of fruity. Almost like a seltzer. Smells like a carbonated water thing, almost. I don't know what Houndstooth is supposed to taste like, but it tastes like it has to be a little bit of... This is crazy for me. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a blind guy, and I have great senses of, taste and hearing and smell, but my eyes are fucked. So it's kind of like a guessing game for me. It definitely smells like seltzer water. It has a very bland flavor to it, but there's like a hint of like lemon or lime. With something like, almost like a, I keep getting it in my mustache. Something like almost like a light kind of, I can't put my finger on it. I can't. I cannot put my finger on what this tastes like. If any of you know what this tastes like, and I don't mean Google, I mean in your own personal opinion, what you think it tastes like, let me know. I'd gladly give feedback to Tweed and let them know what this tastes like. It's good, but like it's confusing me. And if you're like judging from my facial expressions on what this tastes like, it's not a very accurate indicator, because there's much more confusion in my brain than there is anything else. But I'll tell you this. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just chugging this, okay? I want to get the flavor of it. So if you were going to figure out what a beer does to you, you drink the beer, right? You wouldn't sip on the beer for 2 hours, let it absorb into you. That's what you do, right? Same like if you want to smoke a joint, you'd smoke a joint. You wouldn't puff the joint once and put it out. You smoke a joint, okay? See what the weed is like. I mean, this is clearly for the not novice user. I mean, if you're new to weed, take a puff and put it out and see how you feel. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So some of you are probably laughing your ass off at me and think this is stupid, but my point is I'm trying to oxygenate my mouth. Like, I'm trying to get more oxygen past it so the taste buds react more. It smells sweet. Like it's clear, it's a sweet smell, clearly. Almost like I can't put my finger on it. God, it is a very, is it pine? I don't know. By the way, 355 ml can, same as you would normally get in any other beverage usually, unless it's those mini cans. Here's a weird fact for you while I contemplate this in my brain. Under provincial Canadian law, there are certain regulations based on your jurisdiction. Now, the dosage amounts of these are regulated by Health Canada. This has 2.5 milligrams of THC. Now, you can only purchase 30 grams of cannabis at a time. Okay, that's part of the rules here. Now, excuse me again. Very carbonated. You can only buy 30 grams of cannabis, right? Like dried flower cannabis. Now, everything else that you buy that's cannabis product has an equivalency of dried cannabis that they do to factor in the amounts of personally items that you can buy that then therefore transfer into a dried cannabis amount, so to make sure you aren't going over the limit of 30 grams of cannabis, no matter what product you're buying, whether or not it's dried flower, drinks, beverages, vapes, edibles, whatever, okay? Here's the weird part, though. This is 2.5 milligrams of THC, but it counts for 5.1 grams of cannabis. Now, let me absorb that for a second. So you can't even buy a 6-pack of these, okay? Here's the deal, though. The 10 milligram can, which is stubby, okay, it has it's like the mini cans from, Pepsi and Coke and stuff, like those mini cans. It's what, 250 milliliters, right? It counts for 3.7 milligrams. Or 3.7 grams of THC, of cannabis. So you've got this beverage, which is a quarter of the amount of THC in the smaller can, but this counts for almost 2 grams more, 1.5 grams more than the big can, which is 4 times its potency. Isn't that weird? That is super weird. Someone fucked this up. They have no idea about potency strength at Health Canada. They did this clearly on a volume basis, which means nothing. Like, talk about reviewing this stuff, C45. There's one of them, Health Canada. Anyway, it's just a sidebar note. All right. Okay, so I've drank this. I'll just do one quick little spin on the can again, just so you can all see it, see what it looks like. Okay. So, I am going to go do some stuff, get on with my day, And we'll see how I feel in about 20 minutes or so, and we'll be back. All right? Okay. Talk to you soon, everybody. How's it going, everybody? I'm back. Again. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. It's been about a half hour. I can feel this has kicked in. It's not like super strong or anything, but remember, it's not supposed to be. It's 2.5 milligrams. So like, let's even call it 25 milligrams. So say you're an average cannabis user who likes heavy edibles, this isn't a big thing for you. But for a light person, this might be great. But remember, you buy 4 or 5 of them, maybe get 6 of them somehow if you can, if they fix the regulations. Get the 10 milligram ones, you can easily do that as well. And they're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you. It just, I want people to recognize that they could be stronger, but for now they are pretty decent. Okay, and that's for the average cannabis user. That's not for a hardcore user. I know some of you out there like want 1,000 milligrams in an edible. I get that. This is not for you. Make your own infused wine or booze or beverages at home or something like that. Okay, that's where it's at. And I say that wholeheartedly. I'm not. You want to give me flack for saying mix it with booze? That's fine. But infused alcohol with cannabis is crazy, and eventually we'll get there. We just have to make it regular and normalized like these. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, comment, share, hit the bell for notifications for new videos because I'm going to be making lots of them now again. And yeah, don't forget to check out, your local store. Go buy one of these, grab one, and just sit back and experience it. Have some fun. Substitute it for your beers one night and see how you feel. Smoke a couple joints with it, and I think you'll really enjoy it. The flavors, there's a bunch of different ones out there. There's like a ginger ale one. That one was pretty good. There's a couple different ones out there, so definitely try them. And they're not just from Tweed. There's other ones as well, but this is the review for the Tweed one, so I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, definitely enjoy your cannabis, everybody. Stay lit, stay medicated, and stay informed right now. It's a crazy time in the world, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. So, if I can, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, and check in on your loved ones, okay? Because this pandemic has been hard on the people. So, check in on them, say hi, stay safe, stay distant, and I know Christmas might be a little weird this year, but one Christmas apart is better than no more Christmases together. You know what I'm saying? And if we lose loved ones because we were selfish and we just wanted to have a turkey dinner together, then that's a pretty sad, selfish way of having to deal with the risk of someone's life, especially our elderly and our parents and grandparents. We don't need to put them at more harm's risk just because we want to have a family celebration. You can do it through Zoom. I scheduled mine for my family. You can do it to yours, okay? Stay safe, everybody. Peace. Don't forget to wear a mask.